In the annals of history, the Viking Age is often remembered for its fierce warriors, seafaring prowess, and expansive reach across Europe. However, one of their less examined but intriguing impacts is their influence on the Crusades. Today, we journey back in time to explore how these Norsemen, with their distinct culture and maritime expertise, played a part in shaping the landscape of the Crusades. To begin, let's consider the timeline. The Viking Age, spanning from the late 8th century to the early 11th century, set the stage for a Europe in transition. By the time Pope Urban II called for the First Crusade in 1095, the Viking world had already evolved. Many Norsemen had settled across Europe, laying down roots in regions such as Normandy, Ireland, and parts of Russia. These settlements not only fostered cultural exchange, but also integrated Norse ideals and warriors into the European fabric. One of the most direct influences came from the Normans, descendants of Viking settlers in what is now France. Norman leaders, such as Robert of Normandy, played pivotal roles in the First Crusade. These men inherited Viking martial skills and ambition, which they applied during the Crusades. The Normans' reputation as formidable fighters, honed from their Viking ancestry, contributed to their success and strategic leadership in the Holy Land. Furthermore, the Vikings' legacy of exploration and navigation left a lasting imprint on European crusading efforts. The Norse mastery of shipbuilding and seafaring expanded Europe's horizons. This maritime knowledge paved the way for the transportation of crusading armies across vast distances, a logistical challenge that demanded the kind of nautical ingenuity that the Vikings had long perfected. Moreover, Viking interactions with the Muslim world before the Crusades provided Europe with valuable insights. Norsemen, through their raids and trade, had reached the edges of the Islamic empires. While initially adversarial, these contacts led to an exchange of knowledge, including cartography and military tactics, which later European crusaders could draw upon. The Vikings also indirectly shaped the crusading mentality. Their legendary sagas celebrated heroic endeavors, exploration, and holy battles, narratives that resonated with crusading ideals. These stories, woven into the cultural tapestry of Europe, helped forge a mindset that venerated the warrior's pilgrimage, whether it was a Norse quest or a Christian crusade. In conclusion, the Viking influence on the Crusades was multifaceted, encompassing direct military involvement and subtler cultural undercurrents. As Europe marched to the call of the cross, it did so with the indelible mark of Norse heritage. The legacy of the Vikings, through settlement, warfare, and exploration, contributed to a Europe poised for the extraordinary and tumultuous journey of the Crusades. Thus, in understanding the Vikings' role, we gain deeper insight into how medieval Europe transformed during one of history's most dynamic epochs.